When I get on my board, I'm free. I'm free from my disability. I'm free from thinking. No one's judging me. No one's saying you can't do this. It taught me that it's okay to be different, which was hard for me to understand at first. Just because I didn't have a very good middle school life, a very good high school life, lots of bullying.
And they're off. Daina getting a nice start.
It changed just because now I'm comfortable with who I am and who I've become, and can't is not in my vocabulary. I will never say I can't do this.
And she is hyped.
It showed me that I can snowboard and I can be a great snowboarder. I'm so excited to go again. There's a little over 200 athletes going, and to know that I'm part of that 200 is the best feeling in the world.
Wow, thank you guys for the amazing introduction. We're excited to have you here. Welcome to Indianapolis.
Thank you.
Coming from Wisconsin, right?
Yes, I do.
Do we have any Wisconsin people now?
Woo!
Right in the front. I like to see that. So Daina, as we saw, you had quite the epic adventure in Austria with snowboarding. Can you tell us a little bit about how you prepared for that, what's practice like, and all training?
Yes, I trained every possible moment I got on every possible hill, mountain, little hill I could get on 4 or 5, 6 times a week. I was dedicated and going for my passion, which is snowboarding, which I love, as you can see.
Definitely. I think it paid off. So tell us a little bit about all this hardware we have up here. This sign's actually really heavy. So you want to start with these medals right here?
So those I won in South Korea at the 2013 World Games. I got a gold and 2 silver. I got a gold in the super giant slalom, which is my favorite. You basically go straight and you can go really fast. And I was against 2 other girls. We were in a top division. A girl from Czech Republic and a girl from Russia, and I beat the girl from Czech Republic and Russia on my last event on the last day.
Yeah, what a way to go out.
Yes. And these are from all 3 X Games that they have had a Special Olympics Unified Dual Slalom. And I won them all with Hannah Teeter.
Ah, Hannah. So judging from your social media, and I got to see you hang out with Hannah a lot at the Austria World Games. For those of you who might not know Hannah Teeter, she is a 2-time Olympic medalist, world champion medalist, as well as a 7-time X Game medalist snowboarder. So she's a pretty big deal. And she's a really good friend of yours, right? Oh, there she is up on the screen right now.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about how you met Hannah and what she means, or what you mean to her.
We met in 2013, also at a unified race. I was paired with her, but I first learned about her when I first saw her race at Olympic Games in the super pipe, and fell in love with her, and I said, I am going to be like her someday. I am going to rock that stage like she is rocking it. And in 2013, we met, and we've become great friends ever since, and it's been an amazing friendship for me and her.
That's awesome. So how was it going from, I don't know, did you watch her on ESPN and YouTube, and then meeting her in person? Because that's kind of what happened to me. I did a lot of research on you, and then meeting you in person, I know my palms were a little sweaty. It might have been pitting out, but what was that like for you meeting Hannah?
To see her on TV, competing at the Olympic Games and wherever they were, I forgot because it was a long time ago. But to get to see her in person, I think probably the ground was shaking so bad because I was shaking and jumping and so excited to be able to meet her in person.
That's awesome. And now you're pretty good friends, right? She's a great inspiration and mentor to you.
Yeah, she is, and she's just a great friend to me, and she treats me like an equal, which, like I said in the video, means a lot to me because I went through a lot of stuff in high school, and so to have friends, like have you as a friend and all you as a friend, and that means a lot to me.
So let's talk about what's hanging around your neck. Can you kind of tell us where you got those?
So I recently competed at the 2017 World Games in Austria as an advanced female snowboarder, and we only could choose 2 events out of the 3, and I chose giant slalom and super giant slalom. With super giant slalom, we only could have 1 run, so it was one and done. And I came away with the best time ever. I beat both female, male skier and snowboarder, and I even broke a Special Olympics world record. So that's this one. This one is the giant slalom, which we get 2 runs, and our 2 runs get combined. And then this one is a unified race. I also got paired again with my partner, Hannah Teeter, which was awesome. I was really excited when I got to know that. And we were paired against 8 teams, but we took first out of 8 teams. So this doesn't look like gold, but it's gold to me, and that's all that matters.
So would you mind if we relived Austria a little bit? I think we actually have your gold medal run. Do you guys want to see that?
And difficult conditions out here today with the rain this morning, but Daina in steady preparation.
Expect a great start out of the game from Daina, a veteran in this format.
Oh wow, tremendous speed right there for Daina Shilts as she's making her way through. Nice big toe side turn, certainly some sharp edges on that board, and look at the speed she has mustered in this competition. Wow. No struggle whatsoever, and initially thinking she was unable to afford to make this trip happen, but with the help of a GoFundMe account and some of the professional snowboarders she's competed with in the past, including Hannah Teeter, she was able to fundraise and get out here to this competition, and thank goodness for that, because she is laying it down right now. Look at this toe side, heel side linking, turns so well. And down into this bottom section across the finish line, and that has got to be the fastest time we have seen.
Under a minute, 55.40. We have a new leader, Daina Shilts.
Whew, that almost gets me emotional.
Yeah, I'm teared up.
So how does it feel to watch that playback almost a month later?
Oh, trust me, I watched that video probably a billion times since I've been back. But to know that I got to watch it, but I not only got to watch it, but I got to live it. And to finish across the finish line, I didn't know my time, I didn't know anything, but I knew that I just finished on the world stage, the World Games, and I did the best that I could do, and I just laid down my best run I could ever possibly do, and that's all that mattered to me.
It was awesome. So you talked about multiple medals up here. So let's talk a little bit more about the Play Unified medals. Can you tell them what Play Unified is?
So Play Unified is in any kind of sport, school sports, but for me it's snowboarding, of course. And what it is it pairs a Special Olympics athlete with a professional athlete or a celebrity or professional singer or whoever they desire. But for X Games, they pair 10 extreme Special Olympics athletes with 10 pro athletes that compete at the X Games. So I was fortunate enough to get Hannah Teeter my all 3 years, so I was pretty excited about that. And for X Games, you each do 2 runs. So you do a run on the red course, a run on the blue course, and then they get combined. And this second year we had X Games, I was the only female out of 10 Special Olympics athletes. And I had the fastest time of all the athletes. So I was pretty excited.
Isn't that what you mentioned to me earlier? Girls can do anything boys can do and better?
Yes, well, of course.
No. So speaking of girl power, there's a lot of pictures of you and Hannah together, and as you said, you're the only all-female team when you're paired up. How do you kind of reflect that girl power to empower other athletes who look up to you?
I just want to say that, just because you're a female doesn't mean you can't do it. A guy can do it. We can do it even better, probably. But just to not let them doubt themselves just because they have a disability or just because they're a female. We rock our girl power, and we came up with that the first X Games just because, like you said, we are the full female team, and we rock it. And go girl power.
Completely stand behind you with that. And here at Finish Line, we also believe in girl power and women empowerment. We've actually got an awesome campaign called We Are More. So hopefully you'll get to check that out since you've gotten to know us a little bit better.
Yes.
But someday, girls run the world. Someone wise once said that. I think her name is Beyonce. So I know you're a very passionate person. So tell me a little bit about, you get so excited when things are going great and you're a little emotional here and there. How do you deal with an off day or something's not going your way?
So those days hit me pretty hard. I was in the training camp in Vermont in December, I believe, training for the 2017 World Games, and I unfortunately got a concussion. I cracked my helmet, and they took me out of training for 3 weeks, so that really bugged me because I live on the snow. If I could possibly live on the snow, I would. And so that bothered me pretty bad because we got a lot of snow and it was snowing a lot and I couldn't go snowboarding. But if, say, I can't get a turn right or I'm not getting what my coaches are telling me to do, I get pretty frustrated and it hits me pretty hard. But I just think of what I've done and what I've accomplished and the people that I've met, and I just say, that's just a bad day. Never mind. Let's go.
On to the next.
On to the next.
So we've got to learn a lot about you as a snowboarder and a multi-gold medalist athlete, an X Games athlete. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you like to do outside of being an amazing athlete?
I don't know how to honestly answer that question. That's all I think about is snowboarding and Special Olympics. But like what I always like to get across in all my messages and all my speakings and is telling that it's okay. No, it's awesome to be different. And I hope I can get that message across to every single person, every single one of you, that it doesn't matter if you're different or if you're normal. You can do anything you put your mind to. And that's what I try to get across to people. I have a dog, and I absolutely love him. And I do a unified cheer team. I love to go camping. And I have employment with working with people with intellectual disabilities, and I have a little 7-year-old little girl with autism I work with, and I absolutely love it.
And what's her name again?
I can't.
That's okay. She's at home. So tell us more about what do you do? How did you get involved with her? And you've known her for a while now, right?
I've known her for 4 years. Her name is Jaden. And
she's only 7 now, right?
She is 7. And
so you've kind of taken her through being a toddler to what's the next stage, preteen?
To see her advance from not letting her get her hair touched to not interacting with us is the greatest feeling in the world, and to know that me along with other therapists can do that is the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, it's really amazing that you take your time off, which I don't know how or where you get that, to give back to your community.
Yeah.
Who kind of got you into that and inspired you to say, hey Dana, you know, you're this amazing athlete, but let's work on giving back to the community? Who inspired you to do that? Special
Olympics actually did. They showed me that you can be a good person, and to know like the volunteers that volunteer for Special Olympics, the sponsors like you guys, and to know that you put smiles on our faces, and to know that I was able to give that back was so meaningful to me.
Definitely. Well, thank you for doing all you do outside the community. And, you know, with Finish Line, that's what this partnership is all about, is getting you guys outside of the stores to see and meet people who you otherwise maybe have never met. And then we get to bring badass athletes like her to the stage, which is really cool. So thank you. Thank all of you guys. So I know you shared a goal with me, and I hope you don't mind me sharing this with everybody else, but I know that you would like to be a global ambassador one day. Can you tell us what that position is and what you would like to do with it?
I believe the title for global ambassador, global messenger, is just going around the world, sharing your story and how Special Olympics has helped me and other athletes, and that is my dream. I also would love to become a professional athlete, become bigger and better in my snowboarding career, go on harder courses, advance my snowboarding career and snowboarding skills would mean a lot to me.
It's amazing. I hope that you see that goal through and fulfill that, and we've got your back, all of us.
Woo.
So I know that outside of Special Olympics, you also spend a lot of time with your nieces. Where's that other guy with nieces? Hey, she has some too. Fun fact. Can you tell us a little bit about how many you have? And I heard you're a great aunt.
Yes, I have too many nieces and nephews to count. I think I have about 15 great nieces and nephews. I am the youngest of 11.
She beats you, man with 4.
So just spending time with family is really important to me because they brought me through some pretty tough times. So spending time with them is a lot.
That's amazing. I am the oldest of 4, and I could barely keep track of the 3 of them, so props to you. All right, so before we wrap up, I wanted to ask all of you a question. Do you want to get up and take a selfie with an Olympian? Yeah? All right, so we're gonna come to the front stage. I need all of you to stand up and join us. Marty, are you backstage? You wanna come out for this? Oh, he's got something else. All right, so I'm gonna be in the middle.
Okay.
You're over here.
Okay.
All right, you guys ready? 3.
Everybody raise their hands.
2. And 1. Woo, all right.